This is Adnan Ahmed from a Rapid Communication course. Today we are going to discuss about usage, application, functions of articles. So these articles, the usage of the or the, or an are frequently used in all kinds of writing skills. So first we are discussing the usage of the or the. The pronunciation is the and the, both are correct. So we have different places where we apply or we have these functions, means we will use the or the. One is destination or post. All kinds of destination, Prime Minister, President, Deputy, Controller, and Principal, Manager, CEO, they all are destination. So we have to use the or the on that places, right? Second, we have titles. And all kinds of titles, religious, social, academic, professional, and national titles. We use the or the. A very common example, Allama Iqbal is known as a poet of the East. A poet of the East is a title. Second, we have Qaid-e-Azam. It's not name. Qaid-e-Azam is title, in fact. The name of Qaid-e-Azam was Muhammad Ali. So with names, we do not use any article. Next is Nishan-e-Haidar. ये भी title है. All kinds of titles, academic title हैं, social titles हैं, कोई भी titles हैं. हमने वहाँ पे दा use करना है, right? Next is direction. So we have 4 direction. Direction means south, east, north, and west. For this, the very short form is news. So south, east, or west. In some cases, we just combine south, east, north, west like this. Getting my point? So one is east लिखा होगा, south east भी use कर सकते हैं. So we have different direction, 16 direction if you discuss. The sun rises in the east. So the east is a direction or the west is direction. Next is South Africa and next is in the south of Africa. Both are different. South Africa is the name of the country or state. South of Africa is direction, right? So we have one example. He is visiting in the south of Africa. The south of Africa means direction. South Africa is a country. Getting my point? South Africa जो है वो एक country है, state है. South of Africa it is direction. So we have discussed 3 points of the or the application of the or the, right? Number next is the name of the holy books. All kinds of holy books. We before them we use the holy books and heavenly books. We have 4 heavenly books. The holy books are more. The Holy Quran, the Bible, the Old Testament, and the Epistle, and from Hindus, the Gita, like this. जितनी भी holy books हैं, सब में दा use करेंगे, right? Heavenly 4 books होती हैं. Holy books we have more books, such as the Holy Quran, holy books, but we have 7 more books. So with all holy books we have the or the. The name of the magazines and newspapers. With all kinds of magazines and newspapers, यहाँ पर भी दा या the use करते हैं. Examples are the Daily Times, the Mag, the Nations. The Mag is the magazine of Pakistan. The newspapers, the Daily Times of New York, Pakistan, and India. Newspaper name. The Nation, newspaper name. So all kinds of newspapers and magazines, we apply the or the. The names of musical instruments. With all kinds of musical instruments, we use the or the. जब भी म्यूजिकल नेम्स के इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स हैं तो हम दाई और दी यूज़ करते हैं. द पियानो, द वायोलिन, द गिटार एंड नंबर ऑफ केसेस लाइक दिस. विद द नेम्स ऑफ रिवर्स, सी, ओशियंस एंड डिफरेंट वाटरफॉल एंड वाटरी ऑब्जेक्ट्स. रिवर नेम्स हैं, ओशन नेम्स हैं, एंड वाटरफॉल नेम्स हैं, पेनिसुलास हैं, जो भी वाटर से लिंक करते हैं वी यूज़ द और दी. एग्जाम्पल्स द इंडस, right, from the largest, the longest river of Pakistan. The Nile, the Atlantic, the Arabian Sea, with names of sea and oceans. If we have only sea, we will not use the. But if we have name of sea, the Arabian Sea, the Atlantic Ocean, then we use the. Names of mountains. One side mount, second is mountains. Mount Arafat, Mount Everest, both are mount. So we will not use an article the or the. But name of mountains. So mountain means Himalayas and Karakoram. So Himalayas and Karakoram ये one mount नहीं है. right? A series है इनकी. For hundreds kilometers with names of mountain. Name of forest, with all kinds of forest. Very common and famous is Amazon. So Amazon is the name of the forest. But Amazon is also the name of the company and the website. If it is written as a website, da use नहीं करते उस पे. But Amazon is written as the name of forest, da use करेंगे आप. Right? Second is name of deserts. All kinds of deserts. The very famous desert is Sahara Desert. So with the name of desert we have da. Sahara is also name of the hospital in Pakistan. So it is not, you will not use da, but name of the forest, the name of the deserts. Clear? So a name can be used for different functions. तो यहाँ पे deserts की बात कर रहे हैं, da use करेंगे. Second idea is historical places, all kinds of historical places, particularly 7 types of wonders, or 7 wonders, sorry, 7 types of wonders, not 7 wonders. Apart from 7 wonders, we have different historical places. So examples, Taj Mahal, the Great Wall of China, the Statue of Liberty, the Pyramids of Egypt, and more examples. Historical events, apart from places we have events. Historical events such as the Pakistan Resolution, it was the turning point of towards Pakistan establishment, right? So historical events. Migration to Medina, the date, the Islamic date जहाँ से start होती है, migration to Medina. So historical events. Next is French Revolution, historical event, and more examples we have. Next idea is general and specific. So it's very important for general noun or pronoun. We do not use article, right? We do not use a specific article, a definite article. Da use नहीं करते हैं वहाँ पे, a या an use करते हैं. It is a school. General की बात कर रहे हैं. It is a school. He is a boy. We are not discussing a specific or a particular. General की बात कर रहे हैं. A use करेंगे. It is a book. Is it right? Second is, it is the school where I spent 10 years of my life. Specification we are discussing. So I am discussing it is the school where I spent 10 years of my life. Specification, right? Second is, it is he is the boy who achieved the highest marks. Specification, a particular, we are given value or importance, someone or something as mentioned already. So यहाँ पे लिखा था he is a boy, general की बात कर रहे हैं. He is the boy who achieved the highest marks. You can see the difference. It is the book I bought from the Spain. It is a book in general. It is the book that I bought from Spain. So the difference between general and specific, hopefully you are getting and you have got. And first is general, second we have the whole class. In some cases we have singular noun, but the function, the sense of singular noun is not applied on singular noun. In fact, it is indirectly representing the whole class. Example is I have a cat. So general sense, I have a cat. I saw a tiger in the zoo. Or she has a cow. So a cat, a tiger, a cow. So in general we have a or an use करेंगे इसमें. But if we discuss the whole class, the cat has 4 legs. The cat here we are not discussing one cat. We are discussing all kinds of cats. So singular cat in fact is representing the whole class. So the cat has 4 legs. But in one sentence I have a cat. यहाँ पे whole class की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. We are not discussing all kinds of cats. Cat has 4 legs. यहाँ पे da use करेंगे. The tiger is the fastest animal in the world. So we are not discussing one tiger which is in Africa. We are discussing all tigers are the fastest animal in the world. So noun is singular, but in fact the sense represent the whole class. Cow is a useful animal. The cow is a useful animal. In fact, it's a singular, but in fact we are discussing indirectly the entire cows. Getting this point? One is general, second is the whole class we are discussing. Next idea is some nouns such as the poor, the rich, the old, the young, the police, annex. If we discuss the poor, so we are not discussing one poor person, we are discussing the poor community. The rich community, the old all old people. The police, the entire department of police. The example is the rich are miser by nature. The rich means all rich people we are discussing. Are, the rich have, the rich were, not is. If we have rich man is. The rich means are. The rich means we are discussing the whole community. The young are busy in IT in these days. Most youngsters are busy in social media in these days. So the young are, not the young is. But because the young means the whole class, the community. The government is not doing anything for the poor. The poor means the poor community. Getting this point? Number next is the old have, not has. The old means all old people have a lot of problems in these days. Number next is with decades we use the or the. A decade means 10 years time. She was grown up in the 1980s. Now 80s means 10 years time. 80s, 70s, 60s, 20s, 50s. So if we have 10 years time, decades, then the. She was grown up in 1980s. If it was written, she was born in 1980, it is not decade. 80 and 80s, both are different. 1 year and 10 year, right? Superlative degree, since class 6 we have been discussing. With superlative degree we use the or the. K2 is the highest peak in the entire world. Before the highest we have the high, higher and highest. यहाँ पे आपने the use करना है. Second with nations we use the or the. The Muslims, the Hindus, the Christian, the Sikh, and they are different nations. Muslim are Muslim. Muslims the, right? And with nationality we use the Pakistanis, Indians, Arabians, Australians, Spanish or English. The Pakistanis take tea a lot, or the Arabians are hospitable people. So with the nationality we use the, right? Number next idea is with the community or with surnames. With all kinds of community, the Williams, Michaels, Sayeds, Maimons, the all are community or surnames. The Williams are often highly educated in English society. Or the Sayeds are noble people. The Sayed means we are discussing the whole Sayed people. The Maimons, the Sheikhs. So if we are discussing community, we have the. If we are discussing one person, we do not have the, we have a or an, right? With heavenly objects, means unique things such as the sun, the sky, the moon, the planet, यहाँ पर आपने the use करना है. Countries like United or Islands or a Republic. For country, we do not use any article. The Pakistan, it's not mistake, it's a blunder. The India, it's a blunder. But we have certain countries where we have to use the or the. Example, those countries they start from United, USA and UK and more countries, and those countries they start or they are based on islands. West Indies, island base. They are different islands. West Indies, the Netherlands, the Maldives, the all are island based countries. Da use करते हैं. And the very last is a country that takes a republic with itself. So the Republic of China. So we use the, right? Second is the usage of article, indefinite article. The usage of a or an. It's quite easy. Vowel sounds and consonant sounds. We have 26 letters of English, alphabets of English, but they are letters. They are not sounds. We have 46 sounds of English. So with the a or an, it is a book. Because B is a consonant sound, or it is he is a European, a EU, but the sound is not a vowel sound, consonant sound. So a European, it is a university, not an university. Why? Because the sound is not a vowel sound, consonant sounds. But he is MA in IR, MA, the vowel sound. If we just go in depth and observe, imagine, so an MA. She is an honest personality, and the very last is it is an umbrella. Getting the usage of a or an. Number next is the omission of article. We have certain places where we do not use any article. No, the, or an. One is sports or sports or games. She plays tennis. We do not say a tennis or the tennis. You will cross. She plays tennis, hockey, football, cricket, and more. So no article is used. With academic subjects, such as she studies biology. So before biology, we do not use article. Maths, chemistry, physics, accounting, economics, no article. And the, no article at all. Abstract noun, a noun that you cannot see or you cannot touch, but you can feel, you can observe, you can realize. Example is he has confidence to face challenges. Before confidence, we do not use any article. Is it correct? Before confidence, we do not have any article. Why? Because it's not countable. You cannot say, I have 5 confidence, 2 are in my pocket and 2 are in my bag. It is unaccepted. So confidence does not have any quantity. Or number next, material noun. In material noun means, example is, it is iron. So we cannot say an iron. Iron is uncountable. Iron chair, countable, an iron chair. Or it is a wood, not a, it is a wood, not a wood. Because it is not countable. If something is made of, such as chair or house or pen or anything, it is a wood chair. It's possible, but it is a wood, that it is incorrect. I take water. I take a water. It is incorrect. I take a glass of water. Accept it. A cup of tea. Accept it. But I take water. It is unaccepted. Why? Because it's uncountable. Getting? If you find any problem, any query, any confusion, you can write down on comment box. You will get reply soon. Thank you.